Let's be honest about something that many people over 60 deal with, but almost no one wants to talk about. The frustration and physical misery of constipation. It's that heavy, bloated feeling that follows you all day, the uncomfortable pressure in your abdomen, and the sheer exhaustion of trying everything just to feel normal. If you feel like your digestive system has slowed to a crawl, you aren't alone, but you also don't have to accept this as your new reality. Most people think the only way out is a lifetime of harsh chemical laxatives or pills that leave you feeling worse than before. But there is a better way. Today, I'm introducing you to one simple natural juice that can help restart your digestive rhythm. This isn't a quick fix chemical. It's a gentle liquid tool that helps soften stool and stimulate movement naturally. By adding this to your morning routine, you can experience gentler digestion, more regular movements, and most importantly, less dependency on medication. This drink is incredibly easy to make at home, costs pennies, and works even if your diet hasn't been perfect lately. Recommended by digestive health experts for its gentle efficacy, this might be the missing piece to your morning ritual. If you're ready to stop feeling weighed down and start feeling light again, stay with me. This simple secret is something your gut has been waiting for. Why constipation gets worse after 60. To fix the issue, we have to understand why the engine has slowed down. As we cross the age of 60, our digestive tract undergoes several natural shifts. The smooth muscles of the intestines, which are responsible for the wave-like motions that move food along, can become slightly weaker. This means your transit time, the time it takes for food to move through you, naturally increases. But it's not just muscle. After 60, our bodies often become less efficient at absorbing fiber and water, leading to stools that are harder and more difficult to pass. Many common medications for blood pressure or joint pain also have the side effect of drying out the digestive tract. When you combine this with a more sedentary lifestyle or irregular eating habits, you have a recipe for chronic discomfort. Here's the most important thing to remember. Constipation is not a mandatory part of aging. While your system might be slower, it is not broken. It simply requires different signals and better hydration than it did in your 40s. Understanding that your gut needs a nudge rather than a shove is the first step toward long-term relief. Why most solutions fail or backfire. When people get desperate, they often reach for the strongest laxative on the pharmacy shelf. This is where the cycle of lazy bowel syndrome begins. Stimulant laxatives force the muscles to contract, but over time, your intestines can become addicted to that force, losing the ability to move on their own. Then there is the advice to just eat more fiber. While well-intended, many seniors find that bulky fiber supplements or raw bran cause intense bloating, gas, and cramping because their system isn't hydrated enough to move all that bulk. Even the standard drink more water advice often fails because, without the right minerals and natural sugars to pull that water into the colon, it simply passes through your kidneys and doesn't help your gut. The core insight here is that digestion needs stimulation, not force. After 60, liquids often work much better than solids for moving the bowels because they require less energy to process and deliver hydration exactly where it is needed. Introducing the juice. So, what is this liquid gold for your gut? It is a specific blend of prune, pear, and a hint of warm water. This isn't just a random fruit drink. It's a targeted digestive tonic. Prunes contain sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol that acts as an osmotic, drawing water into the intestines to soften everything up. Pears provide a gentle type of pectin that soothes the gut lining. This juice approach is particularly effective for those over 60 because it requires zero chewing or heavy mechanical digestion. It is absorbed quickly and begins to signal the gastrocolic reflex, the signal that tells your colon it's time to move. It's gentle, contains no harsh stimulants, and uses ingredients you likely already have in your pantry or fridge. It's about working with your body's chemistry rather than fighting against it. How this juice relieves constipation. How does it work once it hits your system? The magic happens through bowel motility and hydration. The sorbitol in the prune juice doesn't get fully digested. Instead, it travels to the large intestine where it acts like a magnet for water. This turns hard, dry stool into something soft and easy to pass. Furthermore, the natural enzymes in pear and prune juice serve as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut. These bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that naturally stimulate the walls of your intestines to keep things moving. Why does the relief feel so much better than a pill? Because there is no cramping and no sudden, urgent, emergency bathroom trips. It supports your body's natural elimination rhythm. You can expect a gradual but reliable improvement, usually within 12 to 24 hours of your first glass. You aren't forcing your gut to work. You are simply giving it the tools it needs to do its job properly. How and when to drink IT. Timing is the secret to success. The best time to drink this digestive juice is in the morning on an empty stomach. This takes advantage of your body's natural morning wake-up signals. Start with a modest portion, about 4 to 6 ounces of the juice blend, ideally warm slightly or at room temperature. Cold drinks can sometimes shock a sensitive gut, while warm fluids encourage blood flow to the digestive organs. Consistency is key. Drink this once per day, every day, until you establish a regular rhythm. To boost the effects, try to take a 5-minute walk or do some light stretching after drinking. Avoid eating heavy, sugary foods or refined flours immediately after your juice, as these can slow down the very process you're trying to start. Important warnings and safety. While this is a natural food-based solution, we must be smart about safety. If you are dealing with chronic, long-term constipation that has lasted for weeks, or if you notice blood or severe pain, you must consult your doctor. This juice is a support tool, not a replacement for medical diagnosis. Those with diabetes should be particularly careful, as fruit juices contain natural sugars that can impact glucose levels. Always monitor your response. If the juice causes your stools to become too loose or if you experience significant discomfort, simply reduce the portion size. Remember, natural does not mean unlimited. More is not always better. The goal is a gentle nudge toward regularity, not an overstimulation of the system. Always listen to what your body is telling you. Who benefits most from this juice? 1,500 characters. This approach is ideal for sedentary seniors who may not be able to get as much daily exercise as they used to. It is also perfect for those who have found themselves relying on over-the-counter laxatives and want to transition back to a more natural lifestyle. If you suffer from frequent bloating and that incomplete feeling after using the bathroom, this juice is for you. Can it replace your current laxative? For many, yes, but you should transition slowly. It can certainly be used alongside other healthy habits. This isn't about an instant cure. It's about restoring the long-term health of your digestive system. It is about giving you back the comfort and peace of mind that comes with a body that works the way it is supposed to. Bonus habits to boost results. To see even faster results, try these 3 simple gut movers. First, abdominal breathing. Deep belly breaths massage your internal organs from the inside out, helping move things along. Second, the 10-minute walk. Gravity and movement are the best friends of your colon. Third, regular timing. Try to go to the bathroom at the same time every morning, even if you don't feel the urge yet. This trains your brain and gut to work together. Finally, limit your intake of cheese and highly processed meats for a few days while you start this juice routine. These small habits act as multipliers, making the juice even more effective in helping you reach your goal of total regularity faster. In summary, constipation after 60 is a common challenge, but it is not something you have to live with. By understanding why your system has slowed down and providing it with the right natural stimulus through this morning juice, you can reclaim your comfort. Healthy digestion starts with what you drink daily. It is about being kind to your body and giving it the hydration and natural sugars it needs to thrive. If this video helped you, please hit the like button. It helps us reach other seniors who might be struggling in silence. If you deal with bloating or constipation, leave a comment below. Let's support each other in this community. And don't forget to subscribe for more senior-friendly health tips that are backed by science and easy to do at home. Stay hydrated, stay comfortable, and I'll see you in the next video.